So, hi dear Taurus, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal mid monthly energy check in for all the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of June 2026. Keep in mind, this is general, it might or might not resonate with you, and if it does, just take the messages as the guidance. Okay, for personal reading healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. So overall energy for Taurus people, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of June 2026. Let's see what we have. Overall energy for Taurus people for the rest of the month of June 2026. Let's see what we have. Cool. So I have Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. With a heart full of love and compassion, you guys are going to be busy balancing your own life out. It's like whether it's balancing your personal professional life, whether it's the balance within yourself or in your relationships. It can be in any area of your life where there is a lot of imbalance happening, and then you guys are going to be mostly introvert or insides. It's like you guys going more and more inside, in and in and in, and like stopping yourself from going in the directions that are actually attracting you, that are actually making you feel like go do this, go do that, but you guys are like nope, until unless my intuition is going to give me a green signal to go ahead and do something about a situation, I'm not going to take a step forward in any direction. Okay, cool. So you guys are going to be super in touch with your intuition, and you guys are going to be busy balancing your own life out. You guys will be busy doing your own things. There are certain things in your life that are imbalanced or mismatched. For most of you, it is related to your personal and professional life balance, and you guys will be using all of your strength and courage to not to go in a particular direction, or maybe to go in a particular direction and sort something out. For most of you, it's like holding back, but for some of you, it can be using all of your courage and strength and experience and wisdom and knowledge and everything to go ahead in a particular direction and do something that you always wanted to do but were not able to do for whatever reason. Knight of Cups here represents a heart full of love and compassion. Okay, let's see what was happening in the recent past, Taurus, for you people. Hmm. Six of Wands. You guys were being the center of attention of your own world. You guys were doing whatever it takes from your side in order to succeed, have success and victory in a particular direction, in a particular area of your life, and you were doing everything possible from your side to keep yourself going. Currently, we have the Ace of Cups. Your heart chakra is opening up. Your energies, your sensitive side, your emotional side is opening up. Okay, so I was like 2 days ago only I was telling Taurus people to open up their heart. So I think you guys are doing a lot to keep yourself in touch with your emotions, and that's really great. Really good start. Let's see by the end of this month what we have for you guys. The Magician. It's like manifestation is on, the game of manifestation is on. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Wands in the recent past for you guys, Taurus. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, there was a partnership, there was another energy here, and you guys were having on and off, in and out, hot and cold, full of attraction, full of infatuation. Maybe it was a partnership regarding work. You guys were very excited to work with somebody. There was a lot of fun, there was a lot of chemistry, there was a lot of, oh my god, this is out of the world kind of energy. But at the same time, you guys were keeping it making it a rule or making it a law or something for yourself, that you are not going to lose yourself in anything. Okay, whether it is going to be a love connection, whether it was related job or career collaboration or partnership, you guys are making sure that you guys are not going to lose yourself in something, even if it is the most beautiful, the most happiest or most positive thing that happened with you. So there was a collaboration partnership that you guys were enjoying, and you guys were trying to make things work out in a very, very positive way. But you guys were making sure that you are going to be the center of attention of your own world. Currently, we have the Ace of Cups. Now your heart chakra is opening up. It's kind of the unconditional love towards everything or everyone, maybe. Let's clarify. We have the Fool card, the Three of Swords, the Hermit. Okay, so you guys are trying to get out of a difficult phase or painful phase of your life, right? You guys are trying your best to get rid of some kind of not so good energies in your system that you guys are still holding on to, maybe. And you guys are learning from your mistakes a lot, a lot, a lot. You guys are like, okay, I have done so many mistakes in the past. I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to repeat the same kind of mistakes ever in this lifetime that is going to lead to any kind of heartbreak or hurt or pain. So you guys are having a breakthrough where you guys are coming out of a painful era, painful period of your life, and you guys are using all of your wisdom and knowledge and experience and everything to make sure that your heart chakra is not going to uh, close again, and you guys are going to start loving yourself and start loving other people, other energies around you too, and you guys are not going to close off. But at the same time, you are just doing it internally. I don't think so externally in the outer world you're doing anything about it. You are just keeping everything inside. You're like, yeah, I'm healing, I'm loving myself, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm making sure I'm going to like open up and love other people too. But let me practice it internally, let me practice it with myself for 9 10 years, and then maybe I'm going to go out and have fun with these energies. By the end of this month, we have the Magician. Let's clarify this. We have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. My goodness, Taurus, give me a break. You know, you your heart, your soul, your everything from inside is craving for beautiful, loving, nurturing, caring, happy-go-lucky kind of energies. But even if the universe is giving you the chance to have happiness on the table, to be happy with people, to connect with like-minded people, even if you're connecting with them on a physical level, internally you are keeping your boundaries so high, so up, that even if somebody is going to connect, they are going to feel like they are hitting a wall, they are talking to a wall, they are not reaching anywhere. Okay, okay, it's like you guys are emotionally numb. Hmm? And no matter how hard you guys are trying to open up or do anything, you guys are not able to open up. Even if you guys are manifesting this energy of happiness, happily ever after, beautiful family kind of energies, beautiful people, beautiful vibes, you guys are not opening up to shit. And if anything or anyone is trying to knock at your heart and to help you to open up the door, you guys are like, nope, I'm good, I don't want to get hurt, nope, nope. It's coming out of fear. Now I'm getting it. You are so scared of opening up your heart again. It is so scary for you that you guys are going to be like, yeah, I'm manifesting happiness, but I'm not going to do shit about it. And in fact, even if people are going to connect with me or they are going to talk to me, I'm going to make them feel like I don't care about their existence, I hate them. But what you are doing is you are just scared of opening up your heart because you don't want to get hurt again. That's what's happening here. It's the trauma talking, it's the pain talking, it's the fear talking. It's the result of continuous heartbreak, continuous pain, continuous hurt, especially from the last 3 years. And now you guys are numb and tired and operating from your fear. Wow. You guys need severe nervous system regulation practice and heart chakra meditations. Now, figure it out. I can't give you a lecture on that. Wow. You're telling me my heart is full of love. No, your heart is full of fear, full of insecurities, full of pain, full of trauma. For some of you, it's a childhood trauma that keeps on coming back from time to time. And until you guys are going to release it properly, heal it properly, you guys will not be able to open up your heart no matter what you do. You guys have to go back to the same pain when it happened. Talk to yourself about that pain. Take therapy if you feel like. Take healing if you feel like. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Taurus. The weather in Mumbai today is really very beautiful. I can't stop looking outside of my window. It's really pretty. Let me show you guys if I can. See, this is my window and this is the weather in Mumbai today. This is really pretty weather. Yep. I live in a minimalistic style. So my house is a little bit old vibes. Anyways, let's see the guidance here, Taurus. I'm so mesmerized by the beauty. Can't stop looking there. Anyways, let's see. I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Page of Swords. You know, honey, step by step, baby steps. You guys require baby steps. You don't have to go get married tomorrow. I'm just giving you an example, right? Okay, take a step back, reevaluate your life for the past 6 to 7 years. What is happening? What is the one cycle or one thing that keeps on repeating itself and hurting you? Whether it's your job, your career, your business, your relationship with your family, your siblings, or maybe relationship with your spouse or your romantic area, or maybe your relationship with yourself is not good. You keep on abusing your own things, your own life. Okay, and then start understanding why you keep on repeating the same kind of cycles again and again and again, and then learn how to break these cycles, what to do about these cycles, what to do about this pain that is continuously stopping you from living your best life. You might earn a lot of money, you might become a millionaire or billionaire or something, honey, but if you're not going to enjoy that money, what's the use of having that money? Just to live, just to breathe? Don't live like a robot, Taurus. Last time I was angry with your reading. Now, today, I am sad with your reading, upset with your reading. So, you guys have to figure it out. It's a repetitive cycle. Let's see. And if you're one of those people who are healing themselves, and this phase is making them feel like the healing is not working, actually it's working, because this phase is actually forcing you to go deeper and understand what is this that thing that keeps on stopping you from living your best life. Okay, let's see the final guidance for you guys, Taurus. Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. Okay, connect with your inner child. Start connecting with your inner child. It simply means go back to your childhood when things were really good, and then start connecting with that energies. The things that you always wanted to do as a kid, but you never got a chance. The things that you used to love as a kid, and now you forgot about that. New friends or rekindled relationship, children or childhood. Just go out of your comfort zone, make new friends, connect with the different kind of people, different kind of energies. Go outside the world, go in the outside world and start connecting with people, and then you will understand that the world that you have created for yourself is just this. The world that actually is out, the world is like so big I can't even explain, right? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.